morning, everybody. It's Emily here from Phoenix Gateway, and I'm bringing to you a reading for the week the week started the 1st of June to the 7th, but I'm bringing this to you on the 3rd of June. A little bit behind this week because I had the pleasure of celebrating my father's 70th birthday on Monday, which was just beautiful and so nice to be able to spend it with immediate family. It was just fantastic. So I'm actually bringing you a reading with my with my Sacred Geometry Healing cards, and they are available online. I have them on back order at the moment because I am out of stock, and it is nice to know, but it's also waiting for them to come in, but the distributor is also out of stock and waiting for more stock to come in. So unfortunately, with the issues that have been around with COVID, it has slowed the process down a little bit. So all orders will be fulfilled. You are still welcome to purchase, and as soon as they come in, they will be sent out. So this week starts off the eclipse season again, and my understanding is we're coming into another trilogy of eclipses over the next month. The first one we're coming into is a lunar eclipse this weekend, as well as with the full moon. So I felt really important to still go ahead and do a reading for the week. And I've already got a couple of cards that have just popped in. And I've been thinking a little bit about this week and the eclipses that we are about to come into and what they mean. So for those that know, I'm just seeing if I've got a bottle. Yeah. So I create beautiful vibrational elixirs, and they are called Liquid Alchemy in a Bottle. And I have a series that I created very first on called, which were created as owl, wolf, and snake medicine. They're all vibrational, all energetic, and what it actually translated to in the end, that for my understanding, was owl is all about coming from creating an open mind. It is when we're going through that awakening aspect. It is that shifting of consciousness. Wolf is all about the opening of the heart, and it is imperative that we are of sound, open heart and sound mind, and an openness to actually create the shift that we are going through on a major scale in so many ways. And as we can see, we're going through so much disharmony as well right now on our planet. And it's not just the humans on this planet, but also what Mother Earth goes through as well. And we're at that point where we really need to wake up. We really need to understand on so many levels the importance of coming from a place of love, and being very much of an open mind, because we have allowed so much fear into this world, and into our hearts and into our minds, because it's what has been drilled in, that we really need to get to a point where we can turn that around, and we can just create that divine love from within. So I keep thinking about this trilogy, because what happens is, as we create that openness of heart and mind, we actually reactivate our Merkaba, our light body, our spiritual body, which which surrounds each and every one of us. And we can even look at it as an aspect of the diamond light body that anchors us from heaven to earth. And when we are in full balance and working on these opening aspects the heart and mind, we actually reactivate our Merkaba to respin. And our Merkaba spins at the speed of light. So it's not something that you're necessarily seeing, but it's the knowing that it is there and how it is going to help us on our journeys of where we are now. And the more conscious we become, the bigger our shifts, the more we will understand the aspect and the importance of working with this. And this is where the trilogy comes in, and it's really beautiful because the first card that fell through before is the Octahedron, which is one of the 5 platonic solids, and it works with the element of air, and it works at our heart. It is all about the unconditional love. The second card that came through, and this is one of my absolute favorites. This is the sacred card in the deck, and it is the awakening card. Absolutely love it. And when this comes through, we pull another card on this to see what it is that we're here to work on. But look at it as it is the connection of the earth heart. It is the life force. You know, look at whale, because whale contains the knowledge and the ancient knowledge and wisdom, and it's connected by the umbilical cord to our earth heart. Okay, and here is where we just find that sense of balance, a sense of peace. But as we really connect in, that knowing comes through. Oh, and I'm just gonna, excuse me. Okay, I'm actually going to take this card, the 174, and I'm going to put it on top of this one, because when we're working with the 174 solfeggio frequency, this one is telling us that we are loved, we are safe, and it's knowing that at this present time we can actually allow ourselves in a place of safety and a knowing that we can now cut cords, we can now release all that within our life that no longer serves us, that is going to drag us down, on our paths of where we are going right now, because it's not going to serve us, whether they are karmic ties or whether they are specifically ties, of relationships within this lifetime. And it's the relationship of ourselves as well, because, we are our own worst enemy. But it is knowing that we can't keep going on the same track we are. There are too many changes now happening in our world. And we need to be creating that harmony and that balance within our lives, within ourselves, and within the world that we're living. It is the cymatics on the outer of the torus here, is the 432 hertz, and the 432 frequency is that a universal frequency. So highly recommend going on YouTube and looking up a 432 frequency and listening to it, because we really need to bring our whole self, our holistic self, into balance, into harmony on areas of mind, body, and spirit. As we're doing this on ourselves, this is also what is happening. This is on a smaller scale when we're talking about ourselves, because then this is going to start happening on the larger scale, because everything is fractal from the smaller to the larger, and we will see this occurring around our Mother Earth, and then also around the galactic core. It's being able to visualize it on a much larger level. Oh, absolutely beautiful, these cards. I'm just wondering, let's pull one more card, and then, okay, there's a few cards that's come out. I'm going to take them and I'm going to show you the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is Rebirth. Rebirth actually relates to snake medicine, and snake is all about transformation. It's about reactivating. It is about going through these major shifts, because like snake actually sheds its skin, and as it's shedding its skin, it's like we're coming through raw. So it's very important that we also protect our energetics as this is occurring. But with this rawness, it is bringing through newness, and it is allowing us to now go and to reweave our energetics on another level. And so we are all going through this rebirth aspect. Okay, it is about surrendering. It is when we surrender to what we no longer can control. We can't keep holding on to aspects that we want to come into fruition, because we're holding on, and you may be getting to a point where you're just starting to feel disappointed, or you're wanting this new job, or you're wanting to get the new car, the new house, whatever it might be. It's an understanding that one of the things that I've really learned this year is to be letting go of expectation. Because if we are expecting, we can create a lot of disappointment around it as well. Let go of the expectation. Keep working at what you're doing. And understand that when we surrender, what is actually happening is with this particular shape, which is the netting of the tesseract, or the fourth dimensional hypercube, which is also the underlying structure of Metatron's cube, by the way, we are actually allowing this particular netting can be placed into 261 different positions. So what it is saying is that you are opening up a new road for yourself, that that you can go down, and it's not just one road, it can be numerous roads. You're going to now have numerous paths in which you can go down, because you have let go of control and let go of expectation. And what was I saying about open heart, open mind? Sorry, I backwards here. This is your open heart, first card that came through. The dodecahedron is all about spirit. Ether is one of the 5 platonic solids pertaining to spirit and ether, but it's opening your mind. This is all about the shift in consciousness that is coming through, and our connection to spirit, and being able to raise our frequency, our vibration. And we know that it's happening because we are actually shedding our skin. We are going into that next octave, and that's what we're working with snake medicine, with rebirth here. Okay, and the last card, absolutely beautiful, is the 963, and the 963 is the I am frequency, the God frequency, because as we are going through all of this, we are going through the open heart, the open mind, and we are bringing ourselves into this, as we're working on these aspects, we're bringing ourselves to this frequency, to this I am frequency, this beautiful true state of being. And this, activates that Merkaba. It activates a rapid shift in consciousness on all levels of our being. This is a really beautiful reading. I'm absolutely loving it. And I wish you a wonderful week. Take care of yourself. Be gentle on yourself. It is so important, especially in times right now. And I look forward to speaking with you next week. Okay, bye for now.